Hello and welcome to the second half of the Pumpernickel bread episode. Tonight we're putting together Greg Charchuck's Hocus Smokus Pumpernickel onion dressing. So let's see what we're going to need. To start off this dressing, we're going to need 8 cups of cubed fresh pumpernickel bread, although Greg does say to tare it. I've also got 1 pound of very thinly sliced onions, 1 apple that's been cored and chopped, and 3 stalks of celery that have been diced. We're also going to need 1/3 cup of walnut pieces, along with half a tablespoon of fresh cracked black pepper, a teaspoon of kosher salt, and 4 to 5 cloves of fresh minced garlic. I've also got a tablespoon of rosemary here. Now Greg's recipe does call for ground rosemary, but I've got fresh, so I'm using fresh chopped. To moisten this dressing, we've got a stick of butter along with about 1/4 cup of broth. Now you could either use chicken, turkey, or vegetable. I'm going to be mixing this all by hand because I don't have a bowl big enough to mix this with a spatula or a spoon. I have quite a bit, so I'm going to start with about 1/2 cup. I know Greg's recipe says 1/4. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. We're going to get this into a baking dish, or possibly 2 baking dishes. Cover it with foil, and then it's going in the oven for 1.5 hours. I'm serving this dressing with a nice rare eye of the round steak topped with goat cheese. Let's give Greg's stuffing a taste. Greg, that is delicious. To start off this dressing, we're going to need 8 cups of pumpernickel bread, of cubed fresh pumpernickel bread, 3 stalks of celery. That's here. A spoon of fresh cracked black pepper, and 1 tablespoon. I don't know why I can't say this. We're also going to need 1/3 cup. Let's try that again. And a tablespoon of rosemary. Now Greg has us using. Greg's recipe says dried ground. Greg's recipe. We're also going to need 4 to 5 cloves of minced garlic, along with